the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get 300. 18.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Look at this Arizona defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. First down, Rams. Off. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Rodgers wants to change the look. 3rd and 12. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who can throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You talk about this Rams defense. And that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Omaha. Hey, shit. Hey. Buzz.
Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and a couple. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. 2nd and 3. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second down and 3.
Big Ace open. Big 2-2. 2-2.
Now Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's what I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Stop.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And room there to work it inside the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Cardinals are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, 2-2, hot.
Murray now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, Ace.
Throwing now is Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey. 2-2.
Murray going to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Hey, 2-2. Shit. What you got?
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Buzz. Hey, shit. Hey, Ace. Hey, Larry. 2-2.
To throw is Murray. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, 2-2. Big Ace. Larry. Come on. 2-2.
To throw, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. There he goes up the right sideline. To the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this, partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now 2nd and 3. Murray changing the play. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals! Kenneth Walker, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cards come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing is Rodgers. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Adams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped right about the 37. 156 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Third and 3.
Going
back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. That's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, what? 2-2. That's one.
Murray now. Throw out wide to Walker. Now he's free at the 35. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's good for our Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down.
Inside. Green 18. Jump out.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Switch left. Switch left. 2-2. Hot. 2-2. Hot.
Give to Walker on the read option. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a third.
Hey. Easy. Motion. Stop.
Operating from the gun, Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Ace.
From the gun, it's Walker. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
2-2. Hey, Ace. Come on. Bunch.
From the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Murray. Throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
2-2. Green.
Murray looking to change the play here. On play action, they'll throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Los Angeles.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Rodgers to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down at the 28. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here comes 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
26. Hey, take 26.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
18.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
26.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Rams have won the game.